They say numbers don't lie, but at Sunset Crest Care Home, someone was doing a lot of lying. My name is Daniel Ross. I'm a former accountant who retired early after a heart scare. I started volunteering at the care home to keep myself useful, and maybe to outrun the quiet. But the quiet didn't last long. Not once I started noticing things, it began with the meals. Smaller portions, thinner soup, half a chicken breast stretched across 3 plates. When I asked the kitchen staff why, Dale said the same thing: budget cuts. But budget cuts didn't. He explained the donation board in the lobby, covered in shiny gold plaques, thanking people for gifts large enough to feed a small army. Where was the money going? One afternoon, I helped Elise, a sharp-tongued resident with a walker, to her room. She whispered, "They think we don't notice, but we've been here longer than they've been alive." She opened a drawer full of notes, dates, missing items, requests approved but never fulfilled. She had kept records better than the administration. That's when my old habit kicked in, the accountant in me that can't let a mismatch go. I waited until Marcia, the care home director, left her office for a meeting. Then I emptied her trash can. Shredded donation slips, crumpled supplier invoices, handwritten ledger corrections. I wasn't supposed to see any of it. But once you see something wrong, you can't unsee it. I copied her ledger, page by page. Every rounded number, every vague miscellaneous expense, every donation rerouted to community outreach. When I traced the largest one, $48,000, I found the recipient wasn't a vendor. It wasn't even real. It was a shell company registered at a house owned by Marcia's sister. It was the day I stopped thinking like a volunteer and started thinking like an investigator. I brought in help. Noah, a teen volunteer with perfect Wi-Fi instincts and a talent for pulling metadata from grainy scans. Together, we stitched the truth back together. Fake invoices, duplicate signatures, donations rerouted, supplies reduced. Elise provided the final confirmation. She remembered the exact month the meals shrank. It matched the month Marcia bought herself a new luxury SUV, the Sunset Crest Annual. Gala was approaching, a night meant to celebrate progress. Marcia planned to present a slideshow of improvements funded by donors. Most of those improvements didn't exist. So I gave myself a small presentation slot under the category Volunteer Reflections. Nobody questioned it. When the night came, Marcia sparkled on stage, thanking donors, praising the home, basking in applause. She didn't see me walking to the podium. I connected my laptop. The first slide appeared. The real ledger. Numbers turned to red flags. Red flags turned into receipts. Receipts turned into fake signatures. Then Noah zoomed in on the shell company address. Silence hit the room so hard it felt physical. Finally, Elise rolled forward in her chair and spoke into the mic. "You took from the people who can't fight for themselves." Cameras came up. Families gasped. Donors stood. Marcia didn't speak. She walked out. And auditors walked in the next morning. Meals returned to normal. Supplies were replenished. And I went back to volunteering quietly, like always. I didn't do it for revenge. I did it because truth deserves daylight. But if daylight feels like revenge to someone, maybe they were living in the dark.